You just finish your another before this, the what you call the class, right? Account, is it? Oh no, no. I mean, who is that? The mathematics, Limpopo, right? Oh no. Oh, you're not taking with Limpopo. Oh, but so your maths taking with who? Oh, Whisper. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot already. Limpopo, normally the Chinese one will go. Indian one, Indian and Malay normally seldom, because I think she's using Chinese to teach, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so let's see the role of a hydrogen bond in daily life, because last class we have already talked about the hydrogen bond, right, for this one. So let's see the roles of some application, but because this one is not application, is what this is actually the something that happened due to this hydrogen bond. Okay, like for example, your wet hair will tend to stick together and turning the page of a book more easily when the fingertips are wet with water. Because why? Because when your water and the page, when you touch the page will have water as well. So the hydrogen bond will tend to pull up the page easily due to the hydrogen bond. And the protein molecule that present in the hair structure from hydrogen bond with each other. So the protein molecule is actually the what you call your inside your hair. Sometimes why your hair are still strong, because the hydrogen bond occur between the protein string inside the hair. The hair is made out of many protein string. That's why your hair might tend to, like, if you are not taking care of it, it will break up in the end like this. Why? Because the hydrogen bond is not strong enough. So this is why. Okay, this is how the hydrogen bond. Okay, so they were connected like this. So mostly those that will those shampoo say will make your hair strong is actually they're trying to recover back your hydrogen bond. Okay, all right, you jot down this one first before we go to the explanation, because this one actually we have an explanation inside. All right, you jot down this one first. Okay. All right. Now let's see this one. Now the hydrogen bond are formed because of the hydrogen atom that's bonded to the oxygen atom in protein molecule is attracted to oxygen atom in the other protein molecules, like this one. So the oxygen and hydrogen here. So it forms the bond. Okay, on the protein A and protein B. So when lots of protein inside a hair, so it will form many hydrogen bond. So this is how your hair will get the strength. Okay. Okay. Now, I don't think you need to draw this. Wait. Okay, you jot down this one first. Maybe you can draw something like this one. Is the hairline, you can show something easily so that you can understand. Okay. All right. Now let's see. So just now like I said, it shows how the bond hydrogen bond, right? So now when the hair is wet, the hydroxyl group, okay, in the protein will form a hydrogen bond with the water molecule. So and cause the hair stick together when wet. Okay, why it become like this? Because there are a lot of protein. So there are some protein which is not bind with the what you call the hydrogen bond. Correct. So when the water comes in, so eventually it will bind with the water and stick together and with another hair. So that's why they will stick together. That's why you see how after you wash up, some hair are not stick together. Some hair are stick together. That's the reason. Okay. All right. Now jot this down. Okay. Hello, Elise. Okay. Hello, Elise. 可能要看到前面，然后我们现在在讲在那个 hydrogen bond 的头发的部分呢，我大概用华语跟你讲一讲，因为 hydrogen bond 其实是它是从 hydrogen 跟 oxygen 之间，它形成了一个不是真实的 bond，它是一个互相吸引的一个关系。所以呢，当好像你的头发，你头发里面有很多 protein 的嘛，protein 它是有 oxygen 跟hydrogen 的，所以它就会连在一起。所以这么你头发开叉，就是因为你的头发的尾部它的 hydrogen bond 不够强。OK，好像你冲凉的时候，你的头发就会 tend to stick 在一起，有一些不会，有些会吗？就是因为你的那个头发是由很长的 protein string 组成的，那么有些是已经跟它的其他的 protein combine 在一起，可是有些 hydrogen 跟 oxygen 是没有的，所以它就会跟水粘在一起，所以当它跟另外一个头发的又形成一个 hydrogen bond，那么就会连在一起，变成两条头发就会连在一起这样子的一个情况，可以理解？
可以。
OK 啊，done. All right, now let's see the second part. So the hydrogen bond between the cellulose in paper and water molecules means that when we are trying to how to say turning the page. Okay, so you see the water molecule on the what I call the water molecule on your hand. Okay, when you try to make your hand wet, the water molecule on your hand will tend to form the hydrogen bond with the cellulose. Okay, the hydrogen from the cellulose, the paper. Okay, so when turning the page of the book with a wet fingertip, the hydrogen bond, which is bonded to the oxygen atom in the cellulose molecule, will form a hydrogen bond with oxygen atom in the water molecule. So that's why they will stick. This will make the paper stick to the finger and help you to flip the page easily. Okay, can you get this?
可以。
Okay, let's jot this down. Done, ah? Okay. Ini salah mat? Oh,
好了，
你的 note 你的这词典才做，
啊，
好了啊？OK，好。So let's see the effects of the hydrogen bond on the physical property of the substances. So now you see the melting point and boiling point of chlorine and ethanol. You see chlorine has a how to say, sorry, ethanol has a higher boiling point than chlorine and has a much lower melting point than chlorine, right? Correct. Huh? You see, much lower melting point than chlorine. Why? Because this means that the bond between the ethanol and ethanol is strong. It's not easy to break the bond. That's why the melting point is very low, because you need to reconstruct, you need to absorb more heat. The more bond that you want to make, the more heat that you need to absorb. So that's why the melting point is very low. Okay. Yeah. And then for the boiling point, you see, it's the same. The higher the boiling point means that the more heat you need to break the bond. Correct? So that's why the temperature must be very high. Correct? How? Okay. Now you see, the boiling point of this ethanol is higher than chlorine. Why? Due to the presence of hydrogen bond between the molecule. So this is why more okay, how about, okay, you jot this down first before we go to the next one. Done. Lisa 那个知道。
好了，
All right, now let's see. So that's why more heat will require to overcome the van der Waals force attraction force. Van der Waals attraction force are actually between the molecule and molecule. Okay, so besides breaking the hydrogen bond between the ethanol molecule. Okay, and because of this what you call hydrogen bond, the solubility of ethanol is occur, means that it will be able to solute inside water. Okay, 它可以溶在水里面 because of this hydrogen bond. Okay, so it's like this one, like the hydrogen bond between the what you call that, the ethanol, doesn't need to jot down this one. So just jot down these two only. OK 啊，也得啦。哎，Elisa 了，给我知道。
However,
Okay. All right. Now let's see. So based on this diagram, so you see the formations of hydrogen bond between the ethanol and water molecule. So the hydrogen bond that is bonded to oxygen atom in the ethanol molecule will form the hydrogen bond with the oxygen atom in the water molecule. This is why you will be able to solute inside the water. Okay? Can you understand? Okay, because you see this hydrogen in the ethanol molecule, when it goes to near to the water molecule, it will create a hydrogen bond, correct? Water soluble is actually something that when you put inside the water, it will hilang, correct? Or we will say it will combine with water, correct? So this kind of hydrogen bond is, in short, is something that looks like combined. So that's why solubility of this ethanol in water is due to this hydrogen bond. Okay, because soluble inside water means that it combined with water in any form. So this hydrogen bond is a kind of the combination. OK， Elise 可以理解啊，就是说它的 ethanol 因为它有那个hydrogen bond 这样子走出来的，所以它跟 oxygen 因为它这个是 positive 的，OK， 因为 hydrogen bond this one is positively charged somehow, or we say tend to be more positive. Oxygen is tend to be more negative, so it forms this positive will form another. It will attracted to the water, the oxygen of the water as well. So this will form the hydrogen bond. And when this form hydrogen bond, we can say that in some sense, this ethanol is how to say combined with water. And this combined process lead to the solubility in water. Okay, Elise 可以明白 Okay, all right. So jot this down. Okay, it's done. Done, huh? All right, now let's see. Oh, no more C. So let's do some assignment. 那个 Elise 之前的那个叫什么？之前我叫你看的那种 slide 啊，你有看到吗
看了一些，还没有看完。
？OK，那么你先看你能够回答多少就回答了。OK，meanwhile 你看的时候不懂的要问哦。
OK。
hydrogen bond is 第一题。另外你不用写答案，
第
你
三题
啊，
第二、第三题，风什么意思？
不要紧，你不用特意写给我了。我们这一边丰富期哦，我是会跟你讨论那个答案。你不明白的时候你就问，我们是用讨论的模式啊，不用像上次风1到风3这样子，我要 check 你的答案这样。第二题哦，它是问你 methane gas，methane molecule 能不能够和水形成那个叫什么？形成那个 hydrogen bond 啊，它能不能够跟水形成 hydrogen bond 啊？它的重点你要看 for methane 啊 ，OK，the main idea here should be for is it possible to form the what you call that the hydrogen bond 啊？You should check with carbon. It's all on the carbon side. You should correlate with the carbon and the electronegativity. You remember the water, water has oxygen, so if you want to form the bond with oxygen, you need oxygen is very negative, right? So in order to form the bond with oxygen, your how to say your bond should be more positive. But because of methane molecule only have one carbon and is very near to each other, so how? Because you remember just now I asked you to draw one, there is one delta positive and delta negative, you remember? So the delta positive and delta negative between the same, okay, let us check. Let's come back with you first. Okay, now this delta positive and delta negative, okay, can happen is because of this O here is very negative. Correct? So it will create the oxygen, the oxide. This is oxide. So, hydroxide, correct? So, which is the hydroxide is the what you call the function group, correct? So now, when oxygen is very negative, so the hydrogen on the hydroxide group will be tend to very positive. You can understand. So now, for your methane, the hydrogen is connected to who? Carbon. So carbon will be tend to electronegativity. Carbon is 4 plus or 4 minus. Can be both actually, right? It can be both. So, but normally we will say it's 4 positive, 4 plus, because it has 4 valence electron. So 4 plus is electronegative or electropositive. Electropositive, more on the electropositive side, correct? So will the hydrogen connect with it have high positivity? This is why. In short, is the carbon is not electro? Yes. You can understand, sorry? Cannot. Because like I said, the hydrogen to form the hydrogen bond with the oxide of water, oxide is electronegative. So your hydrogen that form to it must have very electropositive. But because this hydrogen in methane is connected to another more towards the electropositive one, so it will tend to have not electropositive, no negative, it's still positive, but very weak. So when very weak, you will not able to form the bond because the bond is only created when strong to strong. The delta must be strong enough. Can understand? So only the one with which the hydrogen is connected to the very negative, like oxide, like maybe let's see, the hydrogen that connected to maybe HCl, because chlorine is very negative. This is why HCl are able to dissolve in water. Sulfuric acid, all the alkaline are able to dissolve in water. Why? Because of the hydroxide group. This is why. Okay. Because why hydroxide can? Because oxygen is very negative. So it will form the like I said, the bond is formed when very negative must be connected to very positive so that it can be stable. Correct? So this is why. Okay. The key word here is about electronegativity. Negativity. 可以理解意思？
可以。
可以啊，嗯。I'm gonna go to toilet. Give me some seconds if you are done. Okay, please. 你好，我坐一下。 Okay, sorry. Okay, now let's see the answer. Your school now until which topic already? 5.3. Okay. Then high chances they are not able to finish it before your final exam. Unless they are using Superman speed, because according to my normal, means that my normal way, physics normally no problem, but chemistry and bio should be quite tough to finish it before the final exam. And now both of these subjects, you see your school are actually behind me. So this is actually a problem. But well, this is due to the syllabus problem. So let's back to here. So what's the meaning of hydrogen bond? So it's an attraction force between the hydrogen atom, which is bonded to a high electronegativity atom, like nitrogen, oxygen, or fluorine, with other high electronegativity atom, which is nitrogen, oxygen, and fluorine. Okay, in another molecule. So normally, like I said, is the what I call it, a high electronegativity atom bonded with other high electronegativity atom. Normally, but actually it's not such a case. It's like it consider the hydroxide, the hydrogen, what I call that, the hydroxide as one. If hydroxide as one, yes, it's negativity. But actually, like I said, mentioned just now, between the hydrogen and oxygen, there's actually there's a plus and minus. So it's actually the one minus delta negative connected to delta positive. Then you will form the hydrogen bond. Okay, main idea is like that. Normally is electronegativity with electronegativity. Both are high electronegativity. But this is actually because of, like, for example, just the oxygen, right, in water is high negativity. Then it connected to the hydrogen of hydroxide. Hydroxide is high electronegativity. It makes this whole. It makes it whole. But the real case is the hydrogen from hydroxide is more delta positive. That's why it's called delta. Why we use delta means that inside that is more towards positive. Means that's the meaning. Okay, can you understand? Don't get confused. Why just now you say positive, now why two are high electronegativity? They are talking about the whole thing. Okay? Elise 可以理解啊？
可以。
Okay, now. So can the methane molecule form hydrogen bond with water? No, for sure. Because carbon atom does not have high electronegativity. Okay, so thus the hydrogen atom that is bonded to carbon atom cannot form hydrogen bond with oxygen atom in water molecule, because now, for example, right? So this is CH, then like that, when connected to the OH. Now you see this one tend to positive, this one tend to negative. All right. So this one tend to positive, connected bond here. This one is tend to negative or positive. Negative. Yes, negative and positive, negative. So negative and negative will repel each other because the polarity. So this is why they are not able to form the bond. Unlike the let's say methanol. Methanol is H, H, H. But this one is O and then H. O itself is negative. So it will form a positive here. So that's why it can form with the O with H, which is delta negative. And he said the negativity is this one and this one. So this is negative, this is negative. That's why they can form. Can you understand now? Okay. All right, now. So the hydrogen the hydrogen chloride HCl, it exists as a gas, where HF exists as liquid at room temperature. So let's see the why this happened due to the hydrogen bond. You see, hydrogen chloride molecules are attracted to each other with weak van der Waals attraction force. Okay, so only you see, only gigantic structure like lots of carbon combined, then it will become the what you call strong van der Waals forces. Normally, those are like the group 1 and group 17. They will create a very stable bond between them. So they cannot create a gigantic molecule structure. Normally, the gigantic molecule structure only occur on what, carbon. Why? Carbon can be positive or negative because due to 4+ or 4-. See which one you want to go. Okay, so this is why only carbon is one of the strongest because of that it can create a gigantic structure of carbon and become a strong van der Waals forces, because the van der Waals forces are correlated with the the size of the molecules structure, lots of molecule combined. Okay, so this is why carbon can be very weak, like your pencil, very weak, a bit patah. But if you form together, it can be very strong, like diamond. Okay, now only a little heat energy is required to overcome the van der Waals forces attraction force between the molecule. Therefore, the hydrogen chloride has a low boiling point and exists as gas, while fluoride atom has a high electronegativity. So the hydrogen bond that is bonded to fluorine atom forms a hydrogen bond with fluorine atom in another molecule. So more heat energy required because it's not just the van der Waals forces, but together with the hydrogen bond as well. Because you see, hydrogen bond is also between molecule and molecule. So this one is stronger. So this is why to overcome the van der Waals attraction force between the hydrogen fluoride molecule, besides breaking at the same time breaking the hydrogen bond between the hydrogen fluoride molecule. Therefore, the hydrogen fluoride has higher boiling point and exists as liquid. Okay, why chlorine is stronger while fluorine is weaker? This is due to the period number. You see, going down group 17. Group 17, second period is, start with fluorine? No, chlorine first, if I'm not mistaken, right? Wait, let me check. Oh, fluorine first, yes. Second molecule is fluorine. Oh, yeah, correct. I get it wrong. It's fluorine who are the, okay. So when fluorine is the, what I call, is the the second period, correct? So it has, the structure is smaller or bigger? Smaller. Why? Because it's near to the nucleus, correct? So when near to the nucleus and go with the hydrogen, so their bond are much more stronger. So much more stronger and is near to each other. So when the other HF comes in, they will tend to form hydrogen bond easily. Because both sides are near to each other, correct? The structure size is small, means that the attraction force is stronger, correct? It has a stronger magnetic field, the attraction field. So they will connect to each other easily. Something like that. OK， Elise 可以理解？你可以明白吗？因为它是这样子的意思，你看啊，因为 fluorine 它是有两个 ，fluorine 是 first shell、second shell 吗 ？Chlorine you have three shell, 1, 2, 3. So the structure of chlorine is bigger. So and the what you call that, the electron valence and the nucleus, the distance is further away. So that's why the attraction force between the nucleus and the electron is not strong enough compared to this one. And the hydrogen bond is attracted, is like the moon across the earth. So because of is when we go nearer, we know that the gravity gets stronger. So you can consider something like this. Just imagine, it doesn't say it's not the same. It just gives you an expression. Okay, imagination. So when you go nearer, so means that the gravity is stronger. Same goes to your structure as well. When they go nearer, means that the attraction force inside the nucleus is strong. So when HF and HF, they will tend to attract each other, create a hydrogen bond easily compared to chlorine and hydrogen. Okay. All right. So jot down this one. Elise， 你是平时是你是要等那个谁啊？林宝宝那边放学了，你才可以join这 class 嘛，对不对？那么 OK， 那么我知道了。那么改天我看我能不能够先教慢一点的在前面。
OK。
Okay. Done. Done on 7 minutes. Okay, I think I will stop here for today if there's a case. Okay, because 7 minutes is hard for me to go through the next one. Actually, I think we have at least 2 subtopics to go through. If I'm not mistaken. Okay, so 我们今天暂时到这一边了哈。If it's only one subtopic, then I will go through, try to finish it. But 2, then okay 了。
谢谢老师。
好，拜拜。